I've got a secret to tell you. I've got a secret to share. I heard he started a union. What was he hoping to do? Remember to keep your head down and don't make a sound. So they leave us alone. So they leave us alone. Now I've got a secret to tell you.
So today I'm here with.
Freddy K.
Have you, throughout your life, done anything with music?
No, and that's why it's a real surprise to my family and the people I know. My daughter took piano lessons when she was young, and we bought this upright piano that's right behind me for my daughter. And in her taking lessons, I learned, basic things, but I never really had any training in playing a musical instrument until I just got this urge.
Where'd that come from?
I think since I was a preteen, I bought albums, and I still can remember the rotating wire rack at Woolworths in Puerto Rico, where I bought Rubber Soul when I was a preteen. And I listened to that album every day. And then I think a turning point was maybe just a year later. My sister, who's an older sister, had bought Society Child of Janis Ian. And I just couldn't believe how she could compose the music and lyrics for that song. And I think that stuck with me.
When you started music, you must have taken something from your childhood, from those inspirations that you had, because all of the melodies that you come up with and the harmonies and the chord structures and everything, they stay in your head, especially the one that we're about to speak about today, Secret to Share. Tell me the inspiration behind that song.
Yeah, it was in this past late December, and it's with the ice surge in Minneapolis that many of us were watching, and like I often do for the past year when I write a song, I go to the piano already with an idea of what I want to attack, what I want to tell, the story I want to tell. And I wanted to tell a story in some way related to what I was seeing with the ice surge. But I didn't have the specific words or lyrics, and I wanted to come up with a haunting melody. Initially, I wrote it just as 5 repeating verses. So my intent was to be a folk song with 5 repeating verses. I went back and I added a bridge to it, and that's pretty much that was pretty much the whole song. And then we kept it on the back burner. It was in the queue for seeing how we would arrange it and record it. But then here locally in Gainesville, there was an announcement at one of the favorite concert venues that I like to go to, Heartwood Soundstage. They posted a protest songwriting competition, and they had a very specific deadline for a submission. And we hadn't started working on it or arranging it. And so I spoke with Dater, and the two of us, took my composition, and we just focused on working on that and getting it to where it is right now, to submit it on time for that contest.
What made you, as opposed to your other songs, gravitate towards simplicity for this song?
Well, it's the theme is not original. It's a timeless theme. And I, like many others, are aware of a German priest during World War II. And he had supported the regime all throughout much of the run-up to the war and through the war. And then as a priest, he fell under some something went wrong, as often happens, and he was thrown in prison. When he got out, he wrote, it's almost like a poem, but a few lines of prose, in which when this group of people were asking for help, I stayed silent. And when that group of people were asking for help, I stayed silent. And when they came for me, there was no one left to speak for me.
Is there any moment in the song, any particular moment or lyric that really stands out to you?
Knocking on my door.
Mm.
And I also wanted to put in the build up to it that they were coming after the artists. It's essential for non-artists, for the population at large, to speak up when they see artists being targeted. Or it's essential for artists to speak up when they see non-artists being targeted. I think it's essential not to be focused just on yourself.
What do you hope people will feel or think when they hear Secret to Share?
It's interesting. I'm taking piano lessons now to try to get a little bit better on my piano skills. And I had a substitute teacher there, and I played the song for the substitute teacher, and she started crying.
Wow.
And so that was the moment that I thought, even though it's a very simple song, simple verses, it can resonate with some people, certainly with her. And that gave me probably more encouragement than anything else.
Is there anything else about Secret to Share that you wish to let the world know before they listen to it?
The sum is so much more. Just the collaboration adds a level of magic to the songs. So the vocalist certainly did. The arrangement that they did, I couldn't be happier with it.